Hi, it's lovely to connect with you. I'm Alexis, and I'm going to go through and explain what we receive or what's obtainable by sitting in and doing the one-day teacher training with me. So the one-day teacher training, what do we get? Well, we get a huge manual to start with, and this is a manual that you will refer back to for the rest of your life. And you will work through the possibilities available to you through transference healing as you go through each page of the manual. So it gives you the opportunity to initially, just on a real fundamental level, is to teach the full fundamental workshop training, to teach the full fundamental training to other people. But there's so much more in it, because when you go through the teacher's training, you go through an initiation process with Lord Melchizedek. So the fundamental training is overseen by Enoch. Enoch is an ascended master that was the first being on earth, a person, to fully ascend, to integrate the light body and fully ascend and not need to reincarnate anymore, and left a template behind to show us how to evolve beyond the lower I am and to fully ascend, that we no longer need to be caught up in karmic cycles and keep mutating genetic distortions to evolve through. So all the technology that comes through the fundamental training and all that alchemy was guided through the channelings of Enoch. The advanced level is overseen by Archangel Metatron. So Archangel Metatron is the angelic self of Enoch. So that holds the technology of the light body that Enoch integrated and crystallized and formed to fully ascend. So a teacher's training is overseen by Lord Melchizedek. And Lord Melchizedek sits on the High Council and oversees new forms of healing and spiritual belief systems that establish in the world, that are progressively brought through by a channeler through divine intervention to bring through information for humanity. So Lord Melchizedek guided me how to come out and not only channel the procedures, but then to teach others to heal themselves. And that's what the advanced level training does. At some point through that training, you'll feel a connection to Lord Melchizedek. You'll feel empowered. And what you will come to find over time, people will want you to help them understand what's going on for them and what they can do to help them heal themselves. So that's where you step into the teacher's role. You can not only feel more confident in the way that you approach people around you in how you can begin to teach them, but you provided the opportunity through the certification to teach transference healing to them, meaning the alchemy 3-day fundamental training workshop to them. And in that, you receive all the tools that you need from us. It's all set up there for you. All the information's in the manual for you. And you would then move forward and say, you know what, now I'm ready to step in and help this person. I'm ready to do this 3-day workshop for them, or 3-day training with them. But there's also many other benefits that come as well. So you learn how to self-master more, to utilize this new level of awareness, and this is how to show people this, to obtain the sustainability of health. You're living a different consciousness, so you're in a position where you can move forward and even learn to do even have the accreditation to go through and practice and teach other procedures and workshops that are accessible to you. Now, it sounds like a lot, but all I'm just explaining here, there's so much more in the teacher's training that's very difficult to comprehend at this point in time. But the most important thing to know is that you go through this upgrade through a divine connection to Lord Melchizedek, receive channelings and teachings to help you self-master, to give you the opportunity to be able to teach the fundamental training workshop to others, to be able to buy wholesale the products of transference healing and the spiritual tools, and also the publications. And also you then go up on the teachers, the Graduates Gateway page of the Transference Healing website, and you can then put a profile up to let people know, if you choose, that you're available for healing sessions, because you have done the fundamental and advanced level training and you're running a full transference healing, but then you have the tools and the certification to teach the full fundamental training workshop for them. And you step more into a teacher's role with people around you as they do that. So it's very exciting and empowering for you and the people around you. Huge support system behind you. We're always available from the office. We're always available there through emails. You have a graduate gateway that you have accessibility to. You have everything that you need to support you, to empower you to help others. So just as I got told by Spirit, the more you can help others to heal themselves, then that ripples down and helps so many more people. And this is what's available also for you through the teacher's training. You also receive an MP3 download that helps you begin that self-mastery process a little bit more, or manage it, or the sustainability of it. And it encourages and supports you how to step out and then become available to empower others by teaching as well. So like I said, it's quite a huge manual, but it's something that you will work through. All the opportunities that are available to you through completing that one training. And I do want to say that we've had people running transference healing as practitioners and teachers for many, many years. And they still come back and do resets because they feel the energy, they feel how much it's changed them. And I believe that about embodiment. It's not about being in our head and thinking about, oh, is this working? Or what I find with transference healing, it actually creates an alchemical response. People start clearing symptoms pretty much straight away. So that embodiment comes through very, very quickly. And that inspires you and empowers you to continue to move forward. And that's how the alchemy works in transference healing. It's just not a meditative form of healing that we work through the third eye to shift our awareness. It's actually an alchemical process that goes on in our body, and it changes us. Not only empowers our self-healing process, that we start to see pretty much, like I said, we start to see this symptomatic clearing very quickly. But we look at healing in a whole different way. To me, healing is a doorway opportunity to clear patterning, and it's a doorway opportunity to evolve and make a shift of consciousness and empower ourselves and to evolve into a fifth dimensional reality, which is a much higher reality than the old third dimensional matrix system that most of humanity has been living in to this point of evolution. So I'm looking forward to seeing you and empowering you as much as possible if you choose to step into the one-day training.